finally happening. The major indices like the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ are down, while Bitcoin has recently started to go up. Bitcoin has typically fallen with the major stock indices. It does have times where it kind of decouples and is negatively correlated, but generally speaking, a risk asset is a risk asset, and Bitcoin is one of them. It's starting to think on its own, and it's been rising while the major stock indices have been falling. The reason for this has a lot to do with fear around the economy, fear around people pulling out of the US dollar, and in turn, gold has been on an absolute tear, a rally. We were waiting to see if Bitcoin was actually going to follow suit because it is considered to be the digital gold, but it wasn't for a while until recently, until the fear really started to kick in out there that the US was losing its edge, specifically the US dollar. And we now are seeing Bitcoin rally just as gold was on this fear. So Bitcoin's actually currently doing what it is quote unquote meant to do. It is meant to be a currency that people can rush to in fear that the US dollar has issues and is on rocky ground. Granted, whether that's true or not is a whole different video. However, it's good to see Bitcoin doing what it's supposed to do and acting more like a hedge in the portfolio right now during all of this fear than being something that brings us down and makes our portfolio more volatile. So this is great to see. I think that a lot of people need to pay attention here. When we have an asset that is negatively correlated to the US stock market, it's something you're going to want to not ignore.